It is going to be a very, very, very cold one at Gillette Stadium this weekend for the divisional matchup against the Houston Texans. As you can see right here, yeah, that's back in the day, and I have been freezing my ass off in a wet and rainy Foxborough. Shout out to my brother there, smiling. I was cold as hell. But welcome into Patriots Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper. So how does the cold weather help the Patriots against the Texans? We're going to talk about it all on today's show. But first, we are going live for Patriots versus Texans at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 90 minutes before kickoff. We're going to have fun. We are going to be giving stuff away, and you're going to get to enjoy watching a Patriots game with Patriots fans all around the world. So go ahead, hit that sub button, and also turn on your notifications so you know exactly when we go live. So let's talk about it. Is the advantage towards New England? It's expected to be very cold in Foxborough, which could play in the Patriots' favor. We all know that, it's cold, or it's warm in Texas. It's warm in Houston. And not only that, the Texans, they play in a dome. And I will say, it's not going to be too cold. It's not going to be like the game that we're going to see Sunday night with Chicago and LA, where it's going to be 5 degrees. But it's going to be pretty cold to where it's going to affect your play. Here's the current forecast, and it is rapidly changing day in, day out, hour in, hour out. 35 degrees high at kickoff, which is at 3 p.m., and probably after halftime, sunset is about 4:42 p.m. for Sunday, and once it gets dark, it's going to turn into 18 degrees. No wind, but it's going to have another element. There's a massive cold front and a massive snowstorm that is coming towards the East Coast. That is going like it's going up I-95. It is coming towards Gillette Stadium, and it was supposed to be later Sunday night, but according to this meteorologist, Noah Burgeon, he tweeted out that, it's continuing and the models are changing. I'm not a meteorologist or a weatherman. I do not know what some of this means, but it's changing and the predictions are saying that, it's a chance that it could be snowing like crazy once we get into Sunday's game at 3 o'clock for Gillette Stadium. Now, right now it's set for late Sunday, but we know meteorologists, they change like crazy. They don't know what is going on. So it could be anything. It could be set for late Sunday, but we'll have to see. I think that it's going to be cold. I think that the snow, I have a feeling it's going to get there Sunday in the Patriots' favor. And why does that take advantage for the Patriots? We'll get into that in just a second. But first, I got to tell you about our sponsor of today's show, and that is Polymarket. It's time to challenge the status quo, and Polymarket is now live to help us do so. You can be a part of the revolutionary alternative to sportsbooks with our special invite code. Download Polymarket's new app now via the link that is in the description and comments of today's video to unlock exclusive early access and a free $10 in your account with the invite code CHAT. Polymarket is a prediction marketplace that lets you make trades on the outcome of sporting events. As you can see right here on screen, you can even buy and sell within a game with live trading. Polymarket has the lowest fees ever. You trade against other people, not the platform. You can cash out anytime and react to momentum swings within the game. You are in control. It's legal and available nationwide in all 50 states on their iOS app now. For the playoff game this weekend, Polymarket is giving New England a 62% chance to win over Houston. I got to go with my boys right here. I'm not scared of this defense at all. Look, it's going with New England. Don't overthink this game. It's at home at Gillette. Got to go with my boys. $10 free is waiting for you. No card, no deposit, nothing. Download the app with our exclusive code CHAT at chatsports.com/Polymarket for an exclusive early access and $10 free. Once again, that'll be in the comments and description of today's video. Shout out to Polymarket for being our sponsor of today's show. So let's talk about why the advantage goes to the Patriots. The Texans, they can't prepare for a cold weather game. And what do I mean by this? Well, simple as that. I'm in Dallas, Texas right now, and it's kind of cold, but it is not Foxborough cold. And it gets even warmer in Houston. It doesn't get cold in Houston. They cannot practice in the elements. And also, they're a dome team. They are not used to playing in the elements because, 9 games out of their 17 are guaranteed to be in warm weather dome situations. They also play in the AFC South. They play the Colts, who play in a dome. It doesn't get too cold in Nashville. And then also, you got to play Jacksonville in Jacksonville. So that's another 2 games. So you can't prepare for the elements. And for the Patriots, they want to prepare for the elements. I found a quote back all the way in November when it was starting to get like 35 degrees, 30 degrees. And Mike Vrabel, he offered the Patriots to go play in the indoors to get ready. No, Drake Maye said, we're playing outside. He said it was good to get out there. Good to get used to playing in that weather. It's just part of playing up here and making it something that was important for us to get out there and embrace being in this weather. I think it's a good thing to be able to practice in. I think it's an advantage. That's from November, guys. They knew this was going to be an advantage once you got to the playoffs. They knew if we get prepared for this now, we will be used to it come when you're playing January cold football. Advantage towards the Patriots and the Houston, they're going to be shivering on the sidelines. I also want to just make a mention that Derwin James on last Sunday for the Chargers, he went out there, he was shirtless, he was like, oh yeah, this cold doesn't bother me. They ended up losing the game. Second reason why advantage Patriots. History says cold teams win. Cold teams always win. If you have to travel up and play in that cold weather game, dome teams, they don't have a good advantage. According to Pro Football Reference, dome teams are just 2-15 in sub-freezing temperatures during the postseason. Now, I will make note, I don't know if that includes Monday night's game, which the Texans did end up beating Pittsburgh, but it did include the Patriots' win over the Chargers on Sunday, where it was sub-degree temperatures. It is going to be sub-32 degrees on Sunday. Once we hit once we hit probably 4 o'clock. And history, it speaks for itself, and I could see the Patriots taking advantage of this. 2-15, man. That is not good. And when we look at the Houston Texans in their history, they don't play good in the cold either. You can see right here. Now, there's different teams back in 2016 and 2022, but their 2022 was the one win against the Tennessee Titans, which I will say, Mike Vrabel was the head coach. But in 2024, they played the Ravens, got blown out. In 2024, they played the Chiefs. They lost. And in 2025, they got blown out by the Chiefs in the playoffs last season. And the last one, I just want to say why the Patriots have an advantage playing in the cold. CJ Stroud, he struggles in cold weather. I looked at the stats. I went and collected every single stat of every game that he has played in the cold weather. He is 2-3 in these games. He has played 5 total. His completion percentage is sub 60%. He has a decent yards per game, 223.4, which is okay. He's thrown for 250 in some of these games, but doesn't throw a lot of touchdowns. In 5, he has less than a touchdown a game in this one. Interceptions, he's thrown 3 in 5 games, but the QB rating is the one thing that sticks out to me the most. 81.5 is not good. Compared to Drake Maye this season, who has 113 QB rating, not good, guys. 3-2 record. He's won his last 2. And he added the 3rd win on Monday to an Aaron Rodgers who couldn't move the ball down the field. It is nothing really eye-popping there. It's not like, this guy suits up for the cold. He's ready for it. No, I don't think he played that good in Monday's game. They got the dub, but did they win because of CJ Stroud? No, they won because of their defense. So I'd give the advantage to the Patriots. They're embracing the cold, the Pats. They've practiced in this. They are ready for the cold weather. They are not going to let it bother them. Now, the Texans, are they ready for this type of weather? Well, history says they're not. History for other teams says they're not. And they're going to have to travel up, and we'll see. If it's a snow game, which I'm hoping it is, I don't see them standing a chance. I don't. I love to see a good old-fashioned snow game. Low scoring, but the Patriots, they got the advantage. I could see them taking over and winning this one because do we remember back in 2016, 9 years ago, the Deion Lewis game? It was cold. It was cold out there. Do you want it to snow on Sunday? Type your Y for yes or type your N's for no. Let me know down in the comments section. Before we get out of here, just wanted to give you guys a quick note and some news that is also not going to help the Houston Texans. One key player is pretty much 95% out for Houston on Sunday. And if you guys watched the game on Monday, if you joined our live stream, Nico Collins is going to be out for Sunday's game. And this was per Adam Schefter. He went on WEEI and spoke to the radio, and he said that he doubts that he's going to play. Nico Collins was not at practice yesterday, on Wednesday, and Thursday. He was also not at practice on Thursday when this is going to be recorded. So if he's not playing, if he's not practicing, he's not getting cleared. So another key absence for Houston's offense, and this would be a gigantic loss for the Texans. They're already out a bunch of their guys because you didn't have Tank Dell for the season this year. Nico Collins is going to be out, so what does that leave you with? Not that much. And you could see the stats. They do not lie. Your 1,000-yard wide receiver is not going to be playing in a playoff game. 71 catches, 15 yards per catch, and 6 touchdowns. He's now out for the game. So what does that leave you with? Jaden Higgins, Christian Kirk, Jalen Noel, Xavier Hutchinson, and Justin Watson is also going to be out with a concussion. So now you have to rely on Higgins, Noel, who are both rookies, Xavier Hutchinson, and an old man Christian Kirk. So that's not good for the Texans. And CJ Stroud playing in the cold, that is just going to be another crutch for him to deal with. Now, someone who has been in concussion protocol, well, Christian Gonzalez is practicing. He practiced on Wednesday, and I see a tweet from Mike Reese that literally came out 1 minute ago as we are filming. No longer in the red non-contact jersey, grabs his helmet to head to practice. He has passed concussion protocol. He is 100% going to be playing. So what does that mean? Well, I was expecting Gonzo to be on Nico Collins. He's not going to be on Nico Collins anymore because he's not playing. So he is going to be on Hutchinson, Higgins, or Noel. Because I will say Christian Kirk is 5'10". You are going to put the smaller, speedier guy on a speedy Christian Kirk. So Gonzo goes on Hutchinson, Marcus Jones goes on Christian Kirk, and Carlton Davis goes on Higgins or Noel, whoever else you wanted to put on. And I trust Marcus Jones on Kirk. I trust Gonzo on any single cornerback physically who's on the field. So once again, good luck throwing the ball, CJ Stroud. You're going to have to throw checkdowns to Woody Marks. And with this defense, with this interior defense, Milton Williams, good luck throwing the ball. Good luck running the ball, and good luck winning the game because I got the Patriots in this one. Do not forget, we are going live for Patriots versus Texans at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So turn on those notifications, ladies and gentlemen, so you don't miss out at all. We're going to be going live. We're having some fun, and the Patriots get another playoff game. We'll see you guys on Sunday, and as always, let's go Pats.